Redox reactions, redox topic, even more multiple choice questions. Which compound contains chlorine in oxidation state of +1? If you look at part A, oxygen is -2, chlorine is going to be +2, but because there's two of them, it's going to be +1. So the answer is A. If you look at B, potassium +1, oxygen -6, so that's going to be +5, chlorine. This case, that's going to be +3, and in this case, +4. No, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be +1 carbon. No, it's going to be -1 in this case. Question 2, which compound contains a chlorine atom with oxidation state of +4? KClO4, that's -2 times by 4, -8, +1, -7, so that's going to be +7. In this case, carbs in group 4, +4, chlorine is going to be -1, because -1 times by 4 will give me -4, -4 plus 4 is overall oxidation of 0 for a compound. In this case, -2 times by 2, so it could be +4 in this case, but let's look at part D. Got the oxygen, you also got the fluorine. So yeah, the answer is going to be C. Remember, there are a couple of special cases where, you know, the rule of thumb doesn't always apply. In this case, contains an element with oxidation state of +4. Okay, well, oxygen -2, times by 2 -4, nitrogen is +4, so no. Nitrogen +5 to get an overall charge of +1, so that's a no. In this case, -6, because obviously oxygen -2 times by 3 -6, that's going to have to be +5 to get overall charge of -1, so that's a no as well. In this case, oxygen -2 times by 3 -6, plus 2 hydrogens, so +2, -6 plus 2 -4, and therefore sulfur does have an oxidation state of +4. And if we look at D, Cl group 7 -1 charge, 10 by 5 -5, therefore phosphorus got +5, not +4. So the answer is C. Question 4, which of the following shows chlorine in its correct oxidation state in a compound? So what I would do first is I can see, obviously we've got 3 columns, so it's not an extremely easy type of question. It's going to require a bit more thinking than usual, just a tiny bit. But what I'll do is look at the first column, and in this case, the first column, chlorine, well, that's +1, it's got to be -1. So it can't be B and it can't be D. Okay, now I'm left with A and C. In this case, well, oxygen is -2 times by 6 times by 3 -6 plus potassium +1 charge oxidation state, so -6 plus 1 -5, therefore chlorine must be +5, so it must be C. And if we look at, yeah, so the answer is C. Question 5, which of these shows nitrogen is correct oxidation states of the compounds given? NH3, 3 plus, and nitrogen must be -3. So very similar to the previous question. No, it's not very similar. Yeah, very similar. Literally 3 columns, 3 different oxidation states for each one. Obviously, some of them obviously have the same ones. So left with B and C. In this case, oxygen -2 plus 1, +1 times by 2 plus 2, -2 plus 2 is 0, and therefore it's this last column that's the determining factor between is it B or is it C. Well, oxygen -2 times by 2 -4, -4 plus 1 minus 3, that for nitrogen must be plus 3. Which one of the following is not a redox reaction? Redox reaction is when the oxidation state when oxidation and reduction happen at the same time. So in this case, we've got bromine Br0, SO2. Yeah, let's look at sulfur. Okay, so we've gone from 0 to -1 because we don't really care about this 2 or this 4 oxidation state. And then for sulfur, that's -2. -2. I'm just gonna double check this. Oxidation state of sulfur in sulfur dioxide. Yes, +4. +4, and in this case, that's -2 times by 4 -8. That's +6. So the oxidation state does go up and it does go down. So that is a redox reaction. We're trying to find which is not a redox reaction. BSnCl2 -2, so that's going to be +2 of Sn. This case is 0. In this case, -2, that's also +2. And in this case, SnCl4 -4, that's +4. So you can see the oxidation state does increase and it does decrease. Now, if you look at C, so that is a redox reaction. Look at C, Cu2O -2, that's going to be +1 for copper, Cu. In this case, -8 from oxygen, -2 times by 4 -8, +2 -6, that's +6. In this case, -8 plus copper, which I can't, but I know that's 0 obviously. Copper, the oxidation state of copper in CuSO4. Well, it's gonna be +2, right? Because SO4 2 -8 plus sulfur -8 plus sulfur, which is in group 6. So +6, so that's -2, so therefore it is +2. So you can see the oxidation state does increase and it does decrease. Therefore the answer must be D. And if we look at D, that is obviously +1, and that is the oxidation state of hydrogen in H2O. Well, that's going to be +1. And if you look here, let's choose Cr, for example. We don't care about the moles. So Cr, well, that's -2 times by 4 -8. That's +6 to get over a charge of -2. And in this case, -2 times by 7 -14. And we want an overall charge of 2 minus, so -14 plus 2 Cr to give us minus 2. Well, 2Cr equals um, minus 2 plus 14, which is 12. Cr equals plus 6. That's the oxidation of Cr. And it makes sense. Cr plus 6 times by 2 plus 12 plus 12 plus minus 14. Minus 14 plus 12 gives you minus 2. So it's plus 6. And you can see clearly that is not a redox reaction because the oxidation states don't change. They don't change. Plus 6 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1. So the answer is D. And then question 9, which one of the following is a redox reaction? So is a redox reaction oxidation and reduction occur? So okay, let's look at this one for example. We don't care about the moles. Minus 2 times by 4 minus 8, so that's plus 6. Get overcharge of minus 2. In this case, minus 14. Okay, minus 2 times by 7 minus 14. Plus, well, that's going to be plus 6 because minus 14 plus 12 will give us minus 2, therefore plus 6 times by 2. And then this one, that's plus 1. Don't care about moles, and that is also plus 1. So that is not a redox reaction. It does not change the oxidation state. And that was literally just the one I went through. To one that I said was not a redox reaction, yeah, it's not. Part B, 3Cl2 plus 6 OH minus, so that's obviously going to be 0. Don't care about the moles, that's 0. In this case, don't care about the moles again, the overcharge is minus 1. So that's obviously going to be plus 1, but that's going to be minus 2. So minus 2 of oxygen. 5Cl minus, that's minus 1. ClO3 minus, that's going to be minus 6 plus 5 plus 5. Because the oxidation state of chlorine in ClO3 minus and the oxidation state of oxygen in 6OH minus. Well, the oxidation state of chlorine in ClO3 minus is plus 5, and oxidation state of oxygen in that is minus 2. So that is a redox reaction because we go from 0 to minus 1, and we go from minus 2. No, we go from 0 to 5. We go from we go from 0 to minus 1, and we go from minus 2 to plus 5. Well, actually, I think I need to look at this one now. In this one, that's also minus 2, the oxidation state of oxygen. The oxidation state of oxygen in steam. Oxidation state of oxygen in water. It will be minus 2 as well, so therefore that is a redox reaction. Oxidation state does clearly go up and clearly goes down. Which one of the following is not a redox reaction? TiO2. That's 0. That minus 2 times by 4, that's plus 4. In this case, titanium oxide, that's minus 2 minus 4, that's plus 4. In this case, that is plus 4. And of chlorine, that's 0. So we go from 0 to minus 4 of chlorine, and plus 4 to plus 4 of titanium. Look at the rest. Is that even a redox reaction? Because copper changes from 0 to +4, that's fine. But titanium oxide, oxygen's -4. No, we're looking at titanium because we don't care about yeah, we're looking at titanium. That's +4 and that's +4. TiO2 plus 2Cl2 plus carbon forming TiCl4 plus CO2 is not a redox reaction. Is this right? Is this right? No, it's clear. It clearly is a redox reaction. 0 to, because that's 0. That's also -1. Yeah, so that is a redox reaction. MnO2 -4 plus 4 -1 plus 2 times by 2 4HCl. Well, that's 0, and in this case, oxidation state of Cl is -1. So it has gone down, it has gone up. So that is a redox reaction, oxidation state. So that's with C and D. If it's not C, it must be D, and if it's not D, it must be C. MgO, that's -2, that's +2 for magnesium. In this case, magnesium is also +2, Cl group 7 -1 times by 2 -2, therefore it must be +2 to get overall charge of 0. And in this case, HCl, don't care about moles, +1, that's +1. And in this case, it's +2. So oxidation state stays the same and it does increase. Magnesium oxide, MgO, plus 2HCl forming MgCl2 plus H2O is not a redox reaction. It must be. It must be C. That took quite a while. And let's just go through part D, might as well. Don't care about the moles, that's -2 times by 4 -8, that's +6. Mn equals +6. In this case, don't care about the moles, -2 times by 4 -8, that's +7. Mn, so oxidation state does go up. And now if we look at hydrogen, don't care about the moles, that's +1. H equals +1. And if we look at hydrogen here, that's -2O, so that is also +1. Yeah, that's +1. And if we look at the oxygen here, -2. Yeah, the answer is C. That's the end of the multiple choice question for redox.